one step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Here's a return from the 7.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. They're taking a shot on this first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. It is taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Throwing again on 2nd. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
3rd and long for him here. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Throwing now off the play action. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they make the tackle at the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 27.
Throwing on 2nd. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
9 on the play.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's got it. That's the way out for it, but touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Their own 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Fred, easy. Go, let's go.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 18 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And his caught, it's Travis Hunter. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Great job. 30 left.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7 at the 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball because this game moves in a hurry.
Finds Genty underneath. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. Gets everything he has under this one. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Go, let's go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
11. Go.
Lawrence to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hey. Inside. Easy. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. On the move into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Red. 13, Luke.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back now, pressure coming. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Counter give to Jency. Gets it to the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tootin now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
11, Agate.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially if you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Second down now, they need 7. Another give here to Jency. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Bronk gets a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On third down, Jency. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. This is Jency. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Shotgun now on third down. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck on the look to his back. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Take right open.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
13 loop. 30 left. 11. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Tootin now on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great job. Hey, Ginger, touch. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Piece of 24. On, this side. Hey, let's go. 11.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
11, Agate. Go. Hey, kill.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action on first down. He completes it in traffic. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Foye Olukin with the pick. And the Jaguars take over just shy of the 40.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Jupiter. 30 left. There we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11. Turn. They try to hot. Go. Take right open.
Lawrence throwing here. Has it downfield working left. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Right, let's go. Gun. 11, Agate.
They go play action. Lawrence. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A pickup of 17. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They try to hot. 11.
And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Take right.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. Has it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Working quickly here.
18 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Hey, kill.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
13, Lou. Silver.
Lawrence here, design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
The kicker on.
They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Case, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
The Raiders offense being called in now to try the 2-point conversion.
The Raiders will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Fourier Oluokun with the pick. 40 into the red zone. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Wow, that return stopped really at what seemed to be the last possible moment, Brock. I think most of us thought it was going to be 2 on the board going the other way.
Such a phenomenal defensive effort. Nearly a 4-point swing thanks to his work both with the pick and then the return. I'll tell you what, he can't wait to get back out there and get in coverage again.
Get a pick, that'll count, right?
Exactly. Get one that sticks on the stat sheet. Try returning for 6 instead of 2.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Fred on the red. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. Oh, there we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. They cobble together a yard there. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Easy. Read it for the fourth. Hey, Ginger, top.
Lawrence to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
23.
And drawn up here for Lawrence. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, Hunt. 30 left.
They'll run, Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
All right, let's go. Son, they said it's a hunt.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He's hitting for him backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Hey, John, this one's hot. Hey, Phil, go. Sink right. Hey, I'm gun.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They'll look underneath here for ETN. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12.
Raiders 23. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And off to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Genty from the gun. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
You You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down from the 42.
Gun. 13 more. Ag. Red.
They'll toss it to Etienne. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hey, Jupiter. Take right open.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down.
Red.
He's back to throw. That one's complete, right side. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12.
42. Raiders 30.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
11.
Rush in.
So a pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Lisa 24.
Design run for Lawrence. And he has the Jaguar first down, Brock. And they can run out the clock on this way.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger. Jack. Hey, I'm gone. Check. Think right open.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, lie. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
Lawrence here, design keeper. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Her
and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette and LA yelling.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And against all odds, they get the touchdown with no time left. And their hopes aren't extinguished yet, Brock. They could still force overtime. This entire game came down to just 2 plays, Brock. They've knocked out the far more difficult one with that touchdown as time expires. And now a chance to force overtime.
And now, well, now it comes down to whether they can get the 2-point play or not, but it's hard to question that every bit of juice, every bit of momentum in the building right now is totally on their side.
One
final shot here. And he's got it. Talk about a last gasp. Whoa, no time left. They got the touchdown, the 2-point conversion. We're heading to overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins. It's been the type of game that makes the playoffs so great to watch. A spot in the AFC title game on the line as we're underway in overtime. Things going well so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Let's go. Great job. 11.
First throw of overtime. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
That was a defense right there taking it upon themselves to set the tone, to be the aggressor, to dictate, and it worked. They forced the incompletion.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's 2nd down. That's completed out to the right. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Go!
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Biggest play of OT, the offense is going for it.
23. Hey, Soko, it's hot. 13 loose.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Jaguars.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hey, Lion! Hey, I'm going.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 6. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A big play at the biggest moment of their season, partner, and now they're a stop away from getting this postseason win.
They can all breathe a little bit easier after that. You cannot come off that field empty-handed to start overtime. With the season coming down to the next series, all the momentum is on their sideline, and the pressure squarely on their opponent.
The whole season comes down to how they answer on this drive. All right, here we go. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On 1st down, Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw here on 1st. Complete out to the right side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Let's go now.
They give left side to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders trim the lead to 1. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That answer right there shows that this team, Brock, belongs in the postseason. Had to be a touchdown, and they got it with everything on the line.
And now, Kate, we'll see exactly what type of team they are because their entire season hinged on what you just said, on that response, on getting the touchdown. But now it hinges on this decision. Are you going to go for the tie, or are you going to go play for the win, baby?
The offense stays out there, putting their postseason on the line with this call. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll take a moment to plan their next steps here in OT. The offense stays out there, putting their postseason on the line with this call.
The Raiders will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. Couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Turn like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, that's so typical.